Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a very special story to share with you, one that brings together two beloved figures from the world of Turkish television, Murat Yildirim and Esra Bilgic. If you've been following the world of drama series and the buzz around celebrity friendships, you're going to want to stay with me until the end. Their names became inseparable in the minds of fans after their unforgettable performances in Remo, a series that didn't just entertain, it left a mark. But what's happening now? Why are Murat and Esra once again the topic of conversation in both the media and the hearts of their fans? Let's take a deep dive into the timeline of this duo, from the early days of their on-screen chemistry to the recent events that brought them back into the spotlight. Back in 2019, when Remo first hit television screens, few could have predicted just how deeply it would resonate with audiences. The story was bold, emotional, and rich with tension. But what truly made it stand out were its leading actors. Murat Yildirim and Esra Bilgic didn't just act, they inhabited their characters. The roles of Remo and Sibel quickly became iconic. What made Murat's portrayal of Remo so compelling was the emotional weight he carried in every scene. Strong but vulnerable, firm but compassionate, his performance reminded many of the complexity real heroes often carry. At the same time, Esra brought a perfect balance with her character, Sibel, graceful, powerful, and emotionally nuanced. Her presence on screen left an undeniable impression. The chemistry between the two was electric. Every glance, every argument, every shared silence, all felt incredibly real. Viewers became invested not just in the storylines, but in them. Their dynamic, their energy, the way they brought every moment to life. Beyond the script, however, something even more powerful was forming. A friendship rooted in mutual respect and trust. Murat and Esra supported one another both on and off set. They celebrated each other's successes and encouraged each other during more challenging times. It wasn't long before fans began speculating about the nature of their bond. Was it just friendship? Was there something more? The questions were endless. But instead of feeding into the speculation, both Murat and Esra chose to keep things private and professional. What mattered most to them was the work, the message they were sharing with their audience, and the impact their roles were having on viewers. As time passed and Remo concluded, both actors went their separate ways. Professionally, Murat focused on his personal life and stepped back from the spotlight. Following the birth of his child, fatherhood brought a new sense of purpose and peace to his life. The once ever-present star quietly embraced his role as a family man, choosing moments of silence over media attention. Esra, on the other hand, continued to shine in the entertainment world. With new roles and rising popularity, she carved out a space for herself as one of the most talented actresses of her generation. Her elegance and emotional depth on screen only continued to grow. Yet, even with their busy lives in different directions, the bond between Murat and Esra never completely faded. And recently, that connection made headlines once again. Sources close to the duo revealed that the two had reunited after a long time apart. It wasn't at a red carpet event or an industry gathering. It was something far more personal. Murat had reportedly reached out to Esra because he missed their friendship. A simple gesture, but one that speaks volumes. The two were seen together in a private setting, away from cameras and crowds. No flashy appearances, no posed photographs, just two old friends catching up. And that moment reignited conversations among fans and the press alike. People began wondering, could there be a new project on the horizon? Are they considering working together again? Or was this simply the continuation of a friendship that had always been genuine? While there's been no official announcement of a new collaboration, Those close to Murat and Esra suggest that the idea has indeed been discussed, whether it's for television or film. The possibility of seeing them reunite on screen is very real and very exciting for fans who have never quite let go of Ramo and Sibel. What's truly beautiful here isn't just the hope of another performance together. It's the reminder that strong professional connections can blossom into lasting personal ones. In an industry where relationships often come and go, theirs has remained steady, quiet, perhaps, but undeniably meaningful. Let's also take a moment to appreciate how both actors have evolved. Murat Yildirim, once known for his intense dramatic roles, has shown us a different side, a softer, more reflective version of himself. His journey into fatherhood has reshaped his priorities and deepened his understanding of love and responsibility. He's not chasing fame anymore. Instead, he's nurturing what truly matters. Esra Bilgic has stepped fully into her power as an actress. She's chosen roles that challenge her, roles that matter. Her performances have grown more layered, more expressive, and yet, she remains as grounded and approachable as ever. Their story, both individually and together, resonates not because of romance or rumor, but because of realness. The kind of bond that doesn't need headlines to survive. The kind that quietly reminds us of the importance of genuine human connection. So, whether we see them in a new series, on the big screen, or simply sharing a moment of friendship far from the public eye, one thing is certain: Murat and Esra continue to inspire. Their legacy through Ramo still lives on, not just in the reruns or fan edits, but in the way people still talk about their performances. The kind of impact they had isn't easy to replicate, because it came from something sincere. As this story continues to unfold, one can only hope that whatever comes next, whether it's a project, a personal moment, or a shared cause, it's something that brings them as much joy as they've brought to their audience. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me today. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stories like this, full of heart, reflection, and a little bit of nostalgia, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Your support means the world, and it keeps this channel growing. Until next time, take care of yourselves and stay curious. Goodbye for now.